All right, y'all. I have a very special unboxing today from GT. This is a Craig Turner Bandolero 2.0. It's the double barrel, and this is a 26 inch. He's made a bunch of the 29 inches, but he's only made two 26 inches. Two. And his wife Lisa said she doesn't think he's going to make any more, but you know, that could change obviously. So let's unbox this bad boy. I have not opened this. It just came in right now. Oh man. Steel. Chrome-Moly steel. Yeah, look at that. Double barrel. This is what a custom frame and fork looks like from GT. How much of that you guys could see? Okay, good. This is the fork here. I don't know how much of this you can see. It's just wrapped up in some Alright, let me show you some close-ups. Let me take this top part off this foam here. And it came with this, assuming the certificate, and here's a certificate. It says Certificate of Authenticity, built with pride in the USA. Serial number B201. This is the Bandolero 2, or maybe that's for 26, I don't know, but she told me this was serial number 1. Okay, here's the stickers. I'm going to put these down and I'll grab my phone. Alright, here's everything. Start with the stickers. For the down tube here. I don't even know if I'll use those. They're kind of big. These were probably designed for the 29 inch. Really cool design though, for sure. I'll probably use them, but these must be for the forks. And then the seat tube. And then the head tube. It's kind of cool. This is the 50th year for GT. 50-year anniversary. 1972 to 2022. So I got my first, this is my very first GT custom frame. Kind of cool that it was the 50th anniversary. Alright, let's look at these forks and then we'll get into the frame. This is really nicely done here. I've seen some custom forks that didn't have this race piece here this nice. So on the Bandolero 1.0, they have forks similar to this, but it doesn't have the hollow cut here. They just come straight down and they're capped. But they have these same dropouts. I think it looks really cool actually. But yeah, these are just awesome forks for the Bandolero. Almost like a double barrel shotgun or something. These dropouts are thick. A lot of dropouts on cheaper bikes aren't nearly as thick. I like how flush this is right here too. Sometimes these steerer tubes drop down a little bit. I think it looks kind of weird like that. And I'm glad there's not a hole drilled either, because I'm not gonna use a front brake. It's supposed to be a 1-inch seat tube. There's a hole right there for the brake cable to go through. I asked them about that because on the 29-inch, there were 3 brackets for the brake cable. There's 1, 2, and there was one right there on the 29-inch in the prototype photo anyway. And I wanted one up here so that the cable wasn't dangling. But then Lisa sent me a photo of the brake cable hole right there. It runs right through there. And then I'll probably run it on the inside of this. Since it comes right down here in the middle, I'll probably run the cable on this side. I'm not sure though. I might route it out here. I'll just have to see how it looks. Yeah, there's the V-brake mounts. On my, yeah, these screw in and screw out, these bosses. Man, what a sick, unique frame. Oh, there's the serial number. All right, I think I showed everything on this side. So sick. All right. I cannot wait to build this thing. It's going to be a long time for those of you who are watching. Don't hold your breath. I haven't even decided on the color scheme. I'm leaning towards a raw frame and with a clear coat and a black fork, black bars, and black, mostly black components. But I could do all raw. I could get some raw bars, leave the forks raw. Or I could do the frame and fork raw, since they already are, and just do black bars. I'm not sure yet. I'm not big on shiny stuff or like colorful stuff. I like looking at it. I love all the sick BMX builds online. But for me, I'm going to be riding this thing, you know, for sure at least once a week, but probably 2 or 3 times a week. I don't need anything flashy. I don't live in a very good neighborhood. Yeah, I'm thinking just kind of keep it plain and simple. I'm not going to put like $2,000 in this bike, so we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, if y'all have any suggestions, hit me up in the comments. Even if you think I might not like it, you know, you might spark an idea for me or something. So that wheel right there is a 26-inch Mission. It came off a kink bike, a kink drifter. And it has a really fat tire on it, and you can see there's still plenty of clearance there. I won't have that washer on there, obviously. You can see it sticking out down there. I just threw these on. I rolled the wheels to make sure everything, you know, looked right and seemed to be straight, and it seems to be great so far. I can't really do much with this with one hand, but looks great. I could tell looking at this frame and the pictures of the 29-inch frame online that they were different. The 29-inch frame has a gap right here. Anyway, this wheel here is just off a cheap bike. It's off my nephew's bike. The wheel off that kink bike I have here has a 14mm rear axle, and this has a 3/8 dropout. So I couldn't put that nicer wheel on here. This is just a really cheap skinny wheel off my nephew's bike. But anyway, I just threw it on there. Obviously there's plenty of clearance tire wise. That might not look like that much in the video, but there's a ton of room in there. And I wanted to make sure that the V-brakes were in the right spot, and they are. There's plenty of room for that to go up and down there, the pad adjustment. And I have these in the middle of the dropout, so there's plenty of room for adjustments. So these brake mounts are in the right place. I'm rolling on a budget here, so we'll see what I can throw together. Man, I was not sure about those forks when I first saw the picture of them, but I think they're sick as hell. Bandolero 2.0, 26-inch. Only 2 made so far. Maybe only 2 ever. And this one is serial number 1. Wow.